A woman staggered through a forest of bare trees, disoriented and lost. She had no idea where she was or how long she'd been walking. Eventually, utterly exhausted, she collapsed to the ground, consumed by despair. But just then, she spotted a small wooden cabin up ahead. Gathering her strength, she cautiously approached to see if anyone was there. She knocked on the door, but there was no response. Surprisingly, the door wasn't even locked. She pushed it open and stepped inside. The first thing she noticed was an old wireless communication device sitting in the room. Nearby, there was a single bed and a backpack. Starving and desperate, she immediately rummaged through the backpack and found food. Without hesitation, she began devouring it. But before she could eat much, she sensed something, or someone, approaching the cabin. Peering through the cracks in the wooden walls, she saw a man heading straight for the cabin. In such an isolated, desolate place, caution took over. Before the man arrived, she quickly hid. The man entered holding an axe, clearly a weapon. He walked to the bed and picked up the backpack, rummaging through its contents. Hiding under the bed, the woman held her breath in terror. When the man noticed the food was missing, he realized someone had been there. Grabbing his axe, he rushed outside to give chase. Once he was gone, the woman hurriedly fled the cabin, determined to escape before he returned. Still shaken, she ran through the woods, trying to put as much distance between herself and the man as possible. But in a cruel twist of fate, she ran straight into him. Panicked, she turned and sprinted in the opposite direction, only to trip over a branch and fall, scraping her thigh badly. Surprisingly, the man set down his axe and picked up the woman's shoe, bringing it over to her. He didn't seem like a threat after all. With a polite gesture, he offered his hand and helped her to her feet. Then, without saying a word, he led her back to the cabin and cleaned her wound. The woman quickly explained she hadn't meant to steal his food. Her name was Charmin. She and her husband had been driving through the area the day before when their car ran out of gas. Her husband went off in search of a gas station and never came back. She eventually left the car to look for him, but got lost in the forest. Charmin asked if she could use his phone to call for help, but the man told her there was no phone service out there, only a broken wireless communication device in the cabin. Then he told her something even more hopeless.